darlings, welcome back to my channel. I thank you for joining me today. I have an amazing video for you and I'm going to be sharing with you all my favorite Gourmand fragrances for 2020. So I have a list of 12 fragrances to share with you today and I'm just going to jump straight on in with this video. So my darlings, thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I would love for you to be one of my darlings, and if you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video if you like my picks today. And for all my wonderful subscribers, thank you for returning and I'm happy to see you. I will be going through fragrances today that are my favorite Gourmand fragrances for the whole of 2020, and I'm looking to extend this list, so next year I'll be on the hunt for even more Gourmands to share with you. So this video is not in any particular order, so I'm just going to randomly select one of my fragrances. So I have my Roses Vanille by Mancera. This is a true blend, and I think it's an equal blend of roses mixed with vanilla. You've got cream and sugar in this fragrance, and I love how this perfume smells. For me, I find this fragrance extremely sweet and floral, and you really do get the sugary notes in here, but this is such a pleasant fragrance to wear. I find it playful, sweet, and oh my gosh, this fragrance, guys, this fragrance fills the room. Okay, this scents the whole room. Even when you leave, it leaves a wonderful trail, and that's what I love about this brand of Mancera. And this just has a sticky, sweet scent that just sticks to your skin. It's ever so fragrant and pretty. If you like florals with that kick of sugar, that rich vanilla Gourmand, then I would recommend this one. I wouldn't describe this as a chocolatey vanilla or a bourbon. It's soft, it's almost candied, and you have that sticky rose. That's my Roses Vanille. The next fragrance I have for you is my Elie Saab, and this is my Girl of Now fragrance. This fragrance is amazing, okay? I love this perfume and I've spoken about this so many times on my channel. This has such a beautiful creamy texture. You have pear notes, you have white flowers in this perfume, and you have almonds, lots and lots of almonds and pistachio. This is a perfume that radiates fairly well. It sticks to your skin extremely well. I think this would last up to about 6 hours or so, but this has an amazing nutty texture and it's really true to its notes. You can really get that burst of pistachio. It's amazing. This is something I enjoy. I enjoy wearing this fragrance more in the autumn and in the winter as well. This is such a fun fragrance to wear. So that's my Elie Saab Girl of Now. Okay guys, I'm so excited for this fragrance because I love this perfume. It's by one of my favorite houses, which is Guerlain. I adore Guerlain's fragrances, and the fragrance I have, to me, I think it's the perfect Gourmand. Actually, there's two, but this one I think is my favorite and I have to share this one with you. This is my Spiritueuse Jubilee Vanille, and I absolutely love this fragrance because you get that hit of rum. It's sort of sticky, pleasant to wear, it's feminine, it's sexy, and I just love this fragrance. Oh my goodness. You've got the vanilla notes and it's just so comforting. This is actually going to be one of the fragrances I wear around Christmas, so make sure you check out that video. But this is going to be on rotation for my Christmas wear. So this is just beautiful. Rum, chocolate, vanilla. Guys, I'm telling you, this is so beautiful. Where would I wear this? I mean, you could just wear this anytime, and I think with this vanilla, I think it suits the autumn and the winter so well, extremely well. But then you can also wear this spring and summer, so you get full wear out of this fragrance, and this is by wonderful Guerlain. My darlings, the next fragrance I have for you is a fragrance I am excited about because it contains tobacco and vanilla, and it's by Tom Ford. You know the name. This is my Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford, and this is a fragrance that has to win for 2020. This is one of my top gourmands. It's by my favorite house of Tom Ford. I love this blend. I love the mixture. We have notes of tobacco leaf mixed with vanilla, and it is soft, it's creamy with some woody notes. This is so powerful. It radiates so well. Anytime someone is wearing this fragrance, I can identify it immediately because this projects really well. And what I love about this fragrance is that this is a perfect unisex fragrance. This suits a woman 100%. This suits a man 100%. It is beautiful. I think once you just wear this fragrance, this just transforms into your scent, into you. And it's just so easy to wear. Gorgeous scent. You get in the opening, it's sort of like a very soft, pliable type of Play-Doh scent, if that makes sense to you. It is not heavily sweet. It has a velvety or smooth texture, and with that it brings along the sweetness. But when you actually smell this fragrance, I don't detect that sugary heavy note. It's just such an adult vanilla to wear. It's so adult and beautiful, and you can dress this up and you can dress this down. This is extremely versatile. I love this. I love this scent so much. I adore this on a man. It's so sexy, it's so handsome, and on a woman this is just so sophisticated. So that's my Tobacco Vanille. Okay, so the next fragrance I have, I'm sure you guys might be sick of the whole of YouTube talking about this fragrance, but I'm going to mention it because it's still a beautiful fragrance that is loaded with saffron and vanilla and jasmine. And this is my Maison Francis Côte Dijon. This is my Baccarat Rouge 540, and this is one of my top gourmand fragrances. This is something else, okay? This has to win for 2020. This is one of the best gourmands. And if I want something that to me I think is adult, sophisticated, sexy, but you've got that sugary burst, then I'm wearing this one here. I love, 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 love this scent. I have to say that, oh my gosh, like when you smell this, it is stunning. And again, this perfume is ideal for both genders. An amazing unisex scent. I think I prefer this more on a female, but nevertheless, this is perfect. It's stunning. That's my Baccarat Rouge 540. The next fragrance I have is a Kilian fragrance, and this perfume, when I first tried it, I sampled Kilian in Paris for the very first time. So this is about a year ago, and that's when I was in Paris. I just bought all of the fragrances that I fell in love with, and I tried this perfume and I was just like, wow, this is something else. It's so different. I find it very unique. And this is my Black Phantom by Kilian. And this perfume, to me, it is a mixture of coffee. We've got some vanilla notes in here. It is dark, it's a little bit woody, smoky to a certain extent, but it's so deep, it's so heavy, chocolatey. You've got praline notes in here, some caramel notes, and it's stunning. so stunning. I love this scent so much. This is totally an after dark fragrance. Do not even try to wear this in the daytime because this just smells like the night. It smells like a romantic evening in London, walking along the Thames, and you've just left the restaurant. The last thing you had at that restaurant was an amazing coffee, and this is just that in the bottle. It smells like midnight, coffee, sugar. It's amazing. This, again, I don't know what's going on with my picks today, but they are extremely unisex, extremely. And this one I think suits both genders so well on a man. Guys, Black Phantom on a man is just insane. There is a softness to it, the smoothness, it's just gorgeous for a man, and for a woman it's even better. That's my Black Phantom. So there's no way I could have a video about my top gourmands without mentioning a fragrance that is filled with oud and praline. This is my Oud Bouquet, and for those of you who have not tried Oud Bouquet, which I think is a very popular scent, most people know this perfume very well, and I just find this to be an amazing sweet oud if you are new to ouds and you're looking for an oud that is not too harsh, too woody, too bold, but you want something that is subtle, but the power is there. But it is blended in such a way that it is balanced with notes of praline, woody notes, and a burst of rose. Then it's my Oud Bouquet. I find this very feminine, very, very feminine, very chocolatey. For me, I get more chocolate notes. It's so comforting. It's just like a blanket of chocolate and oud. It's a stunning fragrance. The next fragrance I have for you is very similar to my Oud Bouquet, but if you just subtract the oud notes, because this fragrance is another Tom Ford fragrance, and as you guys know, I love Tom Ford. Oh my goodness, guys, I love Tom Ford. I love his creations, I love his blends. There's something just so unique and different about the way how he blends his fragrances that I just totally love. And this perfume here is very similar to the one I just mentioned, like I said, but without the oud. It's soft, it's milky, it's creamy and nutty, and this is my Tom Ford Noir, and this is Femme. And this wonderful fragrance to me is an amazing winter scent. If you watched my recent video where I share with you, I'm actually in my car in that video, but if you've seen that video, I'm talking about the must-have fragrances for winter, and this without a doubt is your must-have fragrance. This is soft on the skin, it's comforting, it's warming, it is just so delicious, and I love this fragrance. So that's my Tom Ford Noir. The next fragrance I'm going to mention is a fragrance that I have always rebought, restocked, replenished every single time it runs out, and this is by Christian Dior. I am a huge fan of Christian Dior fragrances, and this one is my Dior Addict. Dior Addict is a rich vanilla scent. It is powerful, it radiates so well, it's bold, it's sexy, and I love this fragrance. I just love it. It has like this warming note. I find this perfume suits the holiday period so well. It's very Christmassy, comforting, and this has to be one of the sexiest gourmand fragrances you can dream of. And that's my Dior Addict. If you are a fan of this perfume, let me know down below. And also, my darlings, let me know what's your favorite gourmand fragrances. I will be sure to check them out when I get a chance to head back to the stores, because I have to expand my collection, because I've always loved gourmands, but I think more recently I've developed this new passion for the note of for gourmand notes. Your recommendations are welcome, and I would love to check out the fragrances that you mentioned, so leave a comment down below. But this is my Dior Addict. If you are a fan of pungent, rich vanillas that's sexy, and again this is like after hours, then this is the one for you. Now we're talking about gourmands here, and you have to, okay, there is no complete list if you're talking about gourmand fragrances and you do not mention a perfume from the Montal house. You have to include a fragrance from Montal, because their fragrances are mainly designed or created around gourmand perfumes, gourmand notes. It is a niche house, and their fragrances are just so sugary to the extent that it's just unreal. It's almost like you're just wearing a candy bar or something. So yes, it's beautiful, very strong, very pungent, and they radiate so well. I think they tick all the boxes when it comes to this brand. The fragrance notes are just amazing, and you do, in a sense, you get more of an artificial or a synthetic variation or type of note with these fragrances, but it's still beautiful. It's just beautiful, and I have to show you. So this is like one of my number ones, and this is my Intense Cafe, and I'm just going to remove the lid here. And okay, so this is my Intense Cafe. We have rose, we have vanilla, we have a burst of coffee in here, and wow, 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 guys, this, okay, I don't even know how to even describe this fragrance to you, because I am so excited about this perfume right here. This is beautiful, okay? It is stunning, and this just sticks to everything possible. Your skin, your hair, your clothes. It's an amazing fragrance. The coffee is well blended. It's not too strong. It's not a heavy coffee. The coffee note is there, but it does over time dilute a little or fade a little, which is something I actually like. After that note of coffee dies down, you get this hit of sugary rose cream notes. It's nutty, it's pretty, and I just love this fragrance. This perfume I wear a lot in the summer. Would you believe wearing Gourmands in the summer? Because I do, and I would love to know if you are that person too. I don't think there's anything wrong with wearing sweet fragrances in the summertime if it suits your skin and your body chemistry, and this is one that does that for me. It's not cloying, it's not sticky and heavy, it's so pleasant to wear. But in the winter, this is an absolute dream on cold skin. So that's my Intense Cafe. I have another fragrance for you, and this is by Maison Christian Dior. Now, this has to be their #1 Gourmand fragrance within their whole house. And you guys guessed it, okay? It's my Feve Délicieuse. And oh, I love this perfume so much, guys. Now, this is a fragrance that when I first smelled this perfume, I loved it. But it did take a while for it to grow on me, because when I tried this fragrance, I find this very unisex, but to me this was a fragrance that just would suit a man more. And I'm still on the border here, I'm still on the border, but I do appreciate this for a woman as well. It is chocolatey, the tonka is rich, and you do get a burst of lavender in the opening, and it's milky and it's gorgeous. You've got some leather notes that you can detect, and a bit of cherry also. And I just love this fragrance. Oh my gosh, let me just, wow. Do you know what, when you, even when you're smelling this fragrance from the top here, when you smell this fragrance just from the top here, you get this sugary caramel vanilla bourbon note that is just mesmerizing, okay? And I think this is the reason why this fragrance is so popular. It is special, it is mesmerizing, okay? It's almost addictive. It's like an unreal fragrance. It's like a molten version of the best dessert you can dream of. It's beautiful. But for me, I do get a little bit of masculinity from this perfume. It smells a little bit masculine, very ever so slightly, but it does warm up into something very soft, sweet and delicate. This is such a gorgeous fragrance. This is one of my perfect winter scents. Now, this is a fragrance, I have to say, I only wear this on cool skin. This is strictly reserved to around the Christmas period for some random reason. I don't know why that is. And this only comes out maybe late December. So you wouldn't have seen much of this fragrance on my channel, but I'm going to see if I can try and wear this more. But this is just such an amazing Gourmand. This has to be one of the best Gourmand creations ever. Oh wow, it's just beautiful. So that's my Feve Délicieuse. And lastly, I did lie to you guys and I said this was not in any particular order, which the majority of them wasn't in any order, but this last one I've got to share with you. This is my 12th fragrance. This perfume has to be my #1 fragrance of 2020 for Gourmands. I discovered this perfume in Paris, and when I smelled this perfume, I immediately said, put that in the basket for me, because that is stunning. This perfume is Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. This is my #1 fragrance for 2020 because wow, if you like Gourmands, then this is a true Gourmand perfume. This is sugary sweet. We have marshmallow in here. We have some fruity notes. It is soft. We have orange blossom, and I love orange blossom. There is something about that flower or those delicate blossoms that to me just depict femininity, softness, and that's this fragrance here. It's girly, it is playful. I find it a darling fragrance. This is like my #1 perfume for 2020. When it comes to Gourmand, it has to be Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. Love, love, love this perfume. You get that marshmallow note. It is soft. There's like a powdery softness to this fragrance, and it's just so beautiful and feminine. So that's my Love Don't Be Shy. So that concludes my list of my top picks for my Gourmand fragrances for 2020. I would love to know, what is your favorite fragrance for 2020 in terms of sweet Gourmands? Let me know down below. And I wanted to thank you all for watching my video today. I'm wishing you all a wonderful day. The sun is shining here in London and it's extremely cold. We've got winter sun, which I've been asking for. So I'm wishing you a wonderful day and happy holidays to you all. And if you are new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. My darlings, have a wonderful day. Bye.